Howdy folks, Spencer here, and today I want to go over the latest batch of news for STO on both PC and console. As always, chapters are listed down below. First up, for those of you on console, Cryptic has acknowledged that they screwed up earlier this month by not communicating that the giveaways were live over there in the lead up to the anniversary event. And to make it up, they are going to be rerunning all 6 giveaways from March 28th up through April 1st. So if you missed out on any of the giveaways earlier this month, in the lead up to the 14th anniversary, then you're going to have a chance to go in again and pick each of the items up that you had missed. And again, that's going to be 4 ship slots, 2 ultimate tech upgrades, 3 Infinity promo R&D packs, 1 experimental ship upgrade token, 3 Infinity promo Delta Alliance DOF packs, and a T6 coupon. If you already claimed them, then I imagine you're not going to be able to claim them again. But if you happen to miss any days, then this is a good opportunity for you to go back in and pick up any of those giveaways you missed. Overall, it would have been great had they just communicated things off the bat, but I'm glad to see that they're acknowledging their mistake here and are correcting it by bringing those giveaways back. So make sure to spread the word around to everyone you know over on console that these giveaways are going to be popping up again next week on March 28th. You're going to have a limited time to go in and claim them all. They should all be available at the same time, so you don't have to log in each day. Just log in once in that time period and go to the promotions tab of the C-Store to claim them, and you'll be good to go. Now, on the topic of console and communication issues, alongside the giveaways having not been announced, they also did announce a sale that is going on over on console right now, which is a bundle sale. So over on console, from now up through Monday, you guys have a 35% bundle sale going on for all of the bundles in the C-Store. And you also have a 50% sale going on for all of the MUDs bundles, and all of the old MUDs bundles are back in the MUDs market for the next couple of days. So if you have anything you're looking to pick up, this is very much a good sale to take advantage of. Keep in mind, though, that the 14th anniversary bundle is going to be dropping on console next week on the 28th. So if you were looking to save up Zen for that, keep that in mind. But I do think that this 35% bundle sale plus the 50% MUDs bundle sale is something I would take advantage of first before looking at the 14th bundle. So again, if you've got anything you've been looking at, really good sale to take advantage of. And heading over to the PC side of things, as many of you know, I was hoping for a bundle sale to pop up this week. I was right about there being a bundle sale. I was just wrong about what platform would be getting it. For those of us on PC, we don't have a bundle sale. Instead, what we have is some new items in the MUDs market, and along with that, a 75% sale on the non-bundle items in the MUDs market. The 3 new items are the holographic Marshal Janeway Bridge Officer, the 4-piece Kumarke Visionary Ground Set, and the Terran Somerville. Pricing-wise, during the sale, the holographic Marshal Janeway Bridge Officer is 1,000 Zen, the Kumarke Ground Set is 3,000 Zen, and the Terran Somerville is 4,250 Zen. The Somerville does come with 3 ultimate tech upgrades. The holographic Marshal Janeway here also has 1 ultimate tech upgrade, and the Kumarke set does not have any ultimate tech upgrades with it. So with these 3 new additions here, the most important meta-wise is the Terran Somerville. The Terran Somerville is a pretty decent science ship. It's not the best, but it is serviceable, and it has a console on it that is quite beneficial for some high-end EPG builds. So let me drag that over for you. So the Somerville here, the Terran one, you've got a Commander Science, a Lieutenant Commander Universal with Command, Lieutenant Commander Universal, Lieutenant Universal, and an Ensign Universal. So you can go really psi-heavy with the ship. It's a capable platform due to that. And the Starship trait here, plus max EPG, or plus max HP from EPG when shields low. The trait from this isn't really anything noteworthy, but the console very much is. The console is Ionic Deflector Inversion, plus 28.5% electrical damage on the passive, along with 28.5 Starship Shield regen. That electrical damage is very important because there's not a ton of electrical buffs in the game. So if you're doing anything that involves electrical damage, you're probably going to end up wanting to have this console on your build. And the clicky will sacrifice shields for EPG and then deal some electrical radiation or some electrical damage in a point blank area of effect. So the console's the most important part of the ship in my opinion, but the ship itself is actually quite capable. It is a scout ship also, so it does have raider flanking. It's got a secondary deflector. It's got all the nice little perks you'd expect from a science ship. And for the holographic Marshall Janeway Bridge Officer, the thing that makes her special is that she has a bunch of ground traits, and one of them is Assimilate Dead. When a foe dies, it can be assimilated. So if you're looking to do a Borg theme build, or if you just want a bridge officer on your crew that can run around and assimilate foes on ground, then this might be worth picking up for $10. But if you're looking for a bridge officer that's going to help you in space, she's not going to do anything for you. Marshall Janeway has no space traits, so you would not want to use her as a space bridge officer. So it's $10 and you get an ultimate tech upgrade with it. It's fun to watch, the assimilations happen on ground. So it's up to you. That's more of a fun pick. Again, I think if you're putting money into the game, and you're looking for performance, you're probably going to look elsewhere. But if you want to just toss $10 that for the fun aspect on ground, then go for it. And I mean, it comes with an ultimate tech upgrade there, so there is some additional value. And the final addition to the Muds market is the Kumarke Visionary Ground Set. This contains an armor, shield, kit module, and ground weapon, and you can get that on account-wide unlock for $30. This is a set, so let me pull up some of the set bonuses here. The 2-piece is going to get you some K-perf, max health increased by 25% of shield capacity, so some survivability there. The 3-piece is some VFX spam that will call in lightning around or on nearby foes. And the 4-piece is some more K-perf there, so it's a decent set when working on alts. The only negative to this set is that it does have some VFX spam. So if you're annoyed at how much VFX spam we have in space, just be warned that this is VFX spam for ground. So can be a bit annoying in that regard, but this is a set that you can immediately claim when you're working on a brand new character. You are eventually going to replace it with mission, reputation, and fleet gear, but while you're working on unlocking that stuff, this is a set that's going to make the process a bit easier. So if you're someone actually playing a lot of alt characters and want a set that you can immediately claim on them, then this may be something to consider. Next up, for those of us on PC, the stream that Cryptic did the other day revealed that we're getting a new Muds bundle here by the end of March, and they claim it's going to have 2 popular ship picks inside. We don't yet know what exactly the bundle is going to be, but, I think it's clear with how things are going right now, they could use a boost to their financials, and I have faith that it's going to be a fairly strong offering. But I'd be curious to hear what you guys think. You guys got any predictions as for what's going to be in there? Do you think they're going to go all out, give us some very high demand ships, or do you think it's going to be a flop like the Tal Shiar Adapted Destroyer in the 14th bundle was? Let me know down below. And heading over to the PC patch for this week, they resolved an issue with the Tholian Technology Suite kit module so that you can now reclaim it. They fixed Azure and Vault to make sure that you can get the full choice of marks from them. They fixed the Iwani console to stop it from overriding some firing modes. And they fixed an issue with the Elite Command Kodai Federation fighters to make sure that they have the correct rank of fighter squadron abilities. And there was a few things not mentioned here. The Devar trait will now lose stacks upon your death, so that trait was technically nerfed. And the Romulan SROs on a Romulan faction captain, they're working again, but they also, not only did they make it so that they're stacking properly again, but they did also resolve the issue that's been ongoing for the past couple of years now, where they were getting access to that racial trait and getting a lot more crit chance than they were supposed to. So some of you are going to notice that you're not getting as much crit chance as you were a month ago, and that's because Cryptic appears to have now fully resolved the issue with the SROs, with the Romulan operative stacking on top of the SROs. So we'll see if that sticks. They did fix it a year and a half ago also, and then the next patch immediately broke it again. So we'll see if it sticks, but good change there. And I think there's still a few other bridge officers that I've heard people are having issues with, but they're making progress there. So hopefully we continue to see them getting the rest of the bridge officers sorted out. And I want to also mention DPS wise, for those of you going in and uploading DPS runs, the Pavo set and the flagship staffing trade off the Iwani, those are both still broken. But Jesse did comment on Twitter saying that he's looking into them and potentially has fixes for them done internally. So hopefully they'll be resolved here sooner rather than later. And as soon as both of those are fixed, what I'm going to be doing is wiping the SCM tables for everything from the launch of those items to up through the fix, and then everything after the fix will be fine to upload again. And on the topic of DPS parsing, I do want to quickly mention that OSCR has seen a lot of development in the past couple of months and has been progressing very rapidly. There is now functioning tables over on OSCR. It is still in a beta state. It is not fully finished and ready for everyone to go out and swap over to, but it has been seeing a lot of progress. There's now a real-time parser for it, which does also have a graph on it for those of you interested. And if you want to mess around with it, the discussion for it is happening over in the builds Discord. In the role selection channel, grab the development role, and you'll gain access to all of the development channels if you want to chip in, add in some feedback, or just see what the development state is currently at. And I'll also have the GitHub for it linked down below if you want to take a look at it. But again, it's been progressing quite rapidly. And I've talked about this before, but the long-term plan is for OSCR to replace SCM. My hope is that we're able to go in and replace SCM before the next server renewal for the SCM server would pop back up. So I think that's doable at the current rate of progression. Again, it's almost at a usable state right now. So again, lots of progression there, and a huge thanks to everyone that's been working on that. Shinga and Kraus especially. Lots of good work there. And I think that is pretty much it for today. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. If there's any more news, I'll make sure to keep you guys posted. And as always, thank you to all channel members and viewers for the continued support. See you guys around.